Hello everyone, welcome to a new video on my channel. This video I'm going to be doing a commentary based video on a replay of mine. It's going to be a standard 1 versus 1 between myself as the Russians against Vandrien as the Incans. The map is going to be Old World, and it's a typical standard 1 versus 1 game. Standard rules and all that. So let's begin. So as I said, I'm the Russians. The Russians are, I'd say, a decent nation. They're not the best, but they're not the worst, I'd say. They're probably one of the weakest in the grand scheme of things, but you know, it's still decent in their own right, I'd say. So we do get a free civic, well, in the standard game mode they do. They also get increased border push, as well as attrition increased to 100%, so you know, they are considered to be a defensive nation because of all that. And they also get increased damage to the supply and also artillery units as well from the cavalry. So it's yeah, they are very defensive. Meanwhile, Vandrien is playing as the Incans. Now, Incans, I'd say, are the better nation by far. Looking at what makes them good, they have the power of the gold, which means they can mine wealth from the mountains, as well as just metal, which is just very, very strong. And also the wealth commerce on it is increased by 33% as well. So that alone would be enough. But they also have a refund. 25% refund from each of their units that is killed. So they're a very strong civilization. And the thing is, they can be used as anything really. I think they're mainly an economic nation, but they can also be quite aggressive, because you can basically just spam heavy cav, which would be quite expensive for other nations because wealth is pretty scarce. But for Incans, you know, they can just mine it out of the mountains, so that's something to be considered. So look at the rares. I have, as you can see, I have dye, I have cotton, and I also have. That's about it, actually. There's also 2 rares somewhat in the middle of the map here. You've got diamonds, and you've also got relics. But I feel because they're on the border here, you know, they're up for some competition, I'd say. Look at the rest of Vandrien. He has amber, and also I'd say he also has sugar, because it's it's closer to his territory than it's to mine. So the rest he has. So you know, so far nothing too special. Just both been. Oh, I've also got wool as well. So I've got 3 rares where I haven't actually discovered dye yet, but I think I will pretty soon. So far I'm the only one aging. Vandrien is a little bit behind. He hasn't quite reached his commerce cap yet. So I do actually find a ruin there by lookout scouting. So if we had to look at the game stats here, go into the economy section, you can see I've 150 more ruin bonuses than he does currently. So it's safe to say I have the best start here. However, you know, that's not to say the game's in the back, because as I said, Inca, I'd say, have the better nation bonuses. So you know, anything's possible. Now this villager, I assume he just forgot about it because he could have saved that easily. But okay, so he lost 1 villager already without me having to do anything, which is kind of funny. So I'm going to be getting a tower stable, and also going to be getting the Republic government. So I'm ahead so far. So Vandrien immediately gets a mine up and running once he ages, which, you know, it's what you should be doing, because you want to get that wealth income. You want to get that wealth income up as soon as you can. I'm going to be sending a merchant to Wool. I believe I'm also going to be sending a white horse over there. Vandrien is also getting a stable. He's going straight for the stable. He's not actually going for any. He's not going for his university quite yet, or his senate. But if I was him, I'd go straight for military too and start spamming out some heavy cav, I'd say. But or maybe not. I don't know, because this is okay. It looks like he's actually going for the civic too. I think he wants to get this diamonds, which is a good idea. I actually don't know diamonds or even relics for that matter exists, so hence why I'm just sort of I'm just booming upon 2 cities here. But you know, without having knowing that, I'd say, you know, this is easily a better place to do a civic too, because you know there are some trees there, and also it's it'll sort of clear this passage here for the wool merchant. You'd have to kind of go around. So luckily, at that moment, I did push the borders back. So he will have to build his city a little bit, yeah, behind the river. And I can build it here. I probably could have built it a bit closer to the border, but you know, this diamonds are still going to be contested, I'd say. So he's put a tower in Amber as well, and he's gone for the Republic government as well. So far you can see, using the light cavalry to try and get this merchant, it's going to survive, because light cavalry are quite weak units, I'd say. They're only good against archers and sort of foot ground units, well, apart from heavy infantry, and also the horse archers. So he's going to try and get a tower there. Which it's a good move, because he wants to secure that the diamonds, because diamonds is a very key rare. He also doesn't know about relics, so neither of us know that exists. Otherwise, I'm sure he would be using it, as it is in his territory. Okay, so because I pushed the border back, it's actually suffering attrition damage. Yeah. Did I just... No. Thought I got an extra civic then. So, what I need to do really is get this tower. I need to kill this tower, but for some reason I'm retreating. Okay, I think now maybe I will attack it. I think it's a little bit too late though, because this tower is very close to completion. I do try and get a tower of my own, but it's gonna be completed, unfortunately. He's also going to get a temple. So I was a bit slow on that front, but yeah, it's okay. But you can see the wealth income disparity here. He's you know, just by having one mine, he's able to mine a lot of wealth income as well. one thing I could do here is get the taxation upgrade, because I have double the amount of territory owned that he does. I'm also going to be getting a look out here, because just in case he does some sort of ambush attack on this city, because I think he knows that all my army at the moment is sort of concentrated here. But I should also know that he's gone center, so he can't really do that. Still haven't got taxation, but okay, I'm just getting it now. And this should give my wealth income a bit of a boost. I'd say maybe to about 100. Yeah, 101. So we are, you know, despite him being Inca, I actually have more wealth income than he does at the minute. I do actually just discover relics, and he's not using it, so I do end up going for an extra civic here. You know how I am with my extra civics and commerces and stuff, so you know you have to expect. And also I have dye here, so you know might as well make more use of a dye. I also discover he's using sugar, so I will be sending my units over there to get rid of that merchant and also a unit there. So yeah, this tower and the city are just firing back at each other. I should probably have my, well, I guess my senator's over here, but I should probably have my senator over here so it's getting the armor bonus. But you know, it's alright, because I am gonna be aging soon anyway. And yeah, that fort needs to be deleted, I'd say, because it's can't be built. I'm also going to be aging here as well. I'm getting a temple up. I believe I could even send a merchant over there as well if I wanted to. Because actually it is in my terrain, in my territory. And just look at how much territory I own in comparison to Vandrien at the minute. He has 16% compared to 68%, and it's only, we've only just got into medieval age, so it's pretty insane. Now I do actually discover him building the castle here, and also the territory timer starts as well. So you know he needs to do something. Now all these villages are taking attrition damage as well, so yeah, I think they're all going to die as well. And he resigns. I think if I was him, I would play on personally, but I think I went for an I went for another I went for an extra civic on top of that, so I think I was planning on building a city like over here. So yeah, I think it was a funny game, I'd say. I mean, it's just it's something you can do as Russians to sort of counter Inca, because Inca rely on getting the mountains. So if you kind of deny them the mountains, then you know, their power of mining gold from mountains is it's not as useful as it could otherwise would be. So yeah, that was the game. I also got more ruin bonuses in the end than he did, and also yeah, more units as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will be back with more replays in this me versus Vandrien series. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next one. I'm not sure if it's going to be commentary. Let me know what you think of this. If you like it, then let me know. If you don't, then you know, let me know as well. And I'll based on the feedback, I'll choose one or the other. So that said, I'll end it here, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.